I'm going to take you guys on a little journey, a little story. We've all known this iconic cartoon skit called The Peanuts. That was one of my favorite ones growing up. And for whatever reason, Charlie Brown and Lucy always had this dynamic between them. Now, there's no, everybody knows that Charlie Brown loved Lucy. He really cared for her, and Lucy kind of didn't reciprocate. She liked him, they were friends, but Charlie Brown wanted more. So I'm going to bring an analogy between Charlie Brown playing football with Lucy and how this perfectly ties in with how a lot of men get stuck in the friend zone and then ultimately get rejected after rejected after rejected. Hi, my name is Jared Shoemaker. This is Magnetic Men's Club. I hope everyone's doing well. Charlie Brown finds a football and he says, "Hey, Lucy, do you want to play football?" And Lucy says, "Yeah, that's great. Well, definitely." So he's like, "Great. You hold the football and I'm going to kick it." Perfect. All right. Yeah, awesome. So she holds the football. She says, "Ready." He's back, 100 foot away, whatever. He's running. And right before he kicks it, she pulls it away. And he goes flying. He falls right on his fucking ass. He just got rejected. And this just doesn't happen once. This happens over and over and over again. So when Lucy wants to play this game again, Charlie Brown gets a little hesitant. He's like, "Listen, Lucy, last time we played this, you pulled the football right before I was ready to kick it. Are you going to do it again?" "No, why would I do that? No, oh my God." So he falls for it again, and she puts the football on the ground. She holds it. He comes running, and bam, she pulls that fucking football out again, and he falls on his ass. He's embarrassed. He's hurt. He's defeated. Rejected again. Now, Lucy is his friend. They do other things in the skits together. You've seen the shows. They're rivals and they're friends. But Charlie Brown always wants more. In the back of his mind, he loves Lucy. So that football is a metaphor for how sometimes people who are stuck in the friend zone can have this thought that they're being led on by a woman unintentionally. There might be flirting. There might be special time that they have together, going out for drinks or going for a walk, where this guy who was placed in the friend zone still thinks there's a chance, but she's just thinking there's friends. And so it's not necessarily the fault of the woman. If she's just not attracted to the guy, she's just not attracted to the guy. But oftentimes men will stay in that friend zone, will kind of put up with some of her bullshit just in the hopes that she'll change her mind. Guys, you have to understand that if a woman is attracted to you, she's attracted to you. If she's not, she's not. You put yourself in the friend zone. And just like that football, every time you shoot your shot, every time you try to tell her your feelings again, every time you try to get out of the friend zone, she pulls that football back and you fall on your ass. You're embarrassed. You're hurt. You don't know what to do. It's a loop you're creating for yourself. I've done this plenty of times in my life. I've woken up and I don't do this anymore, but I've been there. We've all been there. And if you're a man right now that is in the friend zone with somebody that you truly care for, I want you to think about that analogy of Charlie Brown and Lucy in the football and ask yourself, does this apply to me? Does Lucy keep rejecting me, or do I keep rejecting myself? Because I know we're just friends and I want more, she doesn't. So whose fault is it? It's a really hard question to ask, because I remember probably a few years ago, I really don't remember when, I was in that situation where I really cared for this girl. I liked her and I knew better, but I did decide to kind of just be friends with her in the hopes that I could do like this backdoor best friend fucking bullshit. And it, of course, didn't work. So it was a lesson that I had to learn, and it's a lesson that I'm hoping through this analogy, through these metaphors I'm giving you, that you can kind of take stock in knowing you're not alone in this. We've all been there, we've all done that, but there are some things that you can do about it to help mitigate it. And what did Charlie Brown do? So this is probably 30 times this happened. I don't know exact number, but he gets up, he dusts himself up, he walks over to Lucy and says, Lucy, you know, I don't want to play football with you anymore. Every time we do this, you pull the football away, and I just need to work on myself. And she said, fine, basically, and then they walked away together. But at that point, he realized he's not going to get out of the friend zone the way he's been doing it. He's not going to get any further in that relationship other than just being friends. And the choice he has to make is, do I just suck it up and be her friend, or do I exit the friendship completely altogether? And this is a choice, men, that you need to make. If you find yourself in the friend zone right now, you want to ask yourself, first, how did I get there? One of the reasons probably why you got there is you just weren't assertive enough in the beginning. You didn't make your intentions known. And so she thought that you didn't like her in that sense. And so you became friends. That's kind of how it works most of the time. And then secondary to that is she just didn't find you attractive. You weren't compatible enough, but she still wanted to be friends with you because there was enough of a compatibility where she found you stimulating as a friend, but not as a lover. And so you need to ask yourself, can you live with that? Is it worth giving up the friendship, the bonds you created, knowing that you're never going to be able to actually have sex with her or be in a committed relationship? And if you're fine with that, and yes, it sucks, but if you're fine with that and you don't want to give up the friendship, then maybe put boundaries around it. Maybe not see them all the time. Maybe step back and say, I still want to be your friend, but I need some time to get away from this situation, maybe meet some other people so that the feelings I have for you will subside, and then maybe you find another female that you like and she likes you and you have a relationship, but you can still be friends with this girl. The flip side is, well, if you like her that much, but you were only agreeing to be her friend in the hopes that you would get in her pants back door, well, then you really weren't her friend to begin with. You resigned yourself to becoming a friend sneakingly to try to do it a different way. And nobody needs that type of person in their life. So I hear a lot on social media, I hear a lot through YouTube that, you know, women will throw you in friend zone, or women will only use guys for what they need. And those are all just stories. Those are kind of outliers. Really what it is you put yourself in friend zone. And sometimes it's okay. If you're not attracted, if the girl's just not attracted to you, it's fine. There's really nothing wrong with that. It's our own egos that get in the way. It's our own thoughts that, you know, I should be enough for her. We laugh together, we have a great time together, but she's not attracted to you. And you just have to accept that, and you have to understand that. And you have to also understand that there are women that will find you attractive. There's women out there that will be like, man, she's crazy, this guy's perfect. So you need to exit that friendship the way you're in now. Step back a little bit, meet some new people, get new perspective on this, and if you decide just to be her friend, put some boundaries around it. I hope this video helps. I know this one, friend zone is something that's really hard. It's something that no guy wants to be in, but a lot of it has to do with we put ourselves into it. And so by recognizing how we got there, reverse engineering it so that you're not going to be in there with every relationship, this is what I can help you with. This is what part of life coaching, performance coaching is all about. We start seeing these patterns that you're exhibiting that maybe is turning women off on a sexual side, but keeping them turned on enough or stimulated enough to want to be your friend. You might just be a little bit too feminine and you're feminine, and so she views you as a girlfriend. So getting into a good coaching program, the link's down below. Book a free call with me. It's about an hour. We'll start working through this, and if we are a good fit, we can continue on working on some of these limiting beliefs you have and level you up so that you don't keep falling in the friend zone. And if you do end up coming to a crossroads where you do like a girl and she's not reciprocating, giving you the tools and understanding and your power back to say, hey, that's fine, no problem, great to meet you, and then exit that way. But this is pretty important. The friend zone is something no guy really wants to be in. I never wanted to be into it. And a lot of it just has to do with some of the things we need to switch in ourselves so that we have a better shot at the women we actually like not getting put or not putting ourselves in the friend zone. If you like this video, please hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon so you know when new videos are being dropped. And there's a lot of people that are watching these videos, and I thank every one of you, but please just hit subscribe. With that, my name is Jared Schoonmaker, and we'll talk soon.